Okay, this will be an interesting one. Well, it's pretty boring and dry looking, but I'm sure we can turn it into something more interesting. Wondering how big we're going to make it. We're going to leave it on 100. Now this user interface is a pain, folks. Going to make this one contrasty. Going to make this look more interesting than the shit we have now. Right, let's see what we have here. We have here the joy of giving, Suzanne. Okay, it's a Suzanne shitty thing. Another fucking piece of Christmas shit just to fucking make more money off gullible idiots. If I'm going to buy clothes, I'd rather buy second-hand clothes, folks. I much prefer it. It's better for the planet, better for humanity. You know, it's much better, and and you get something that's a little bit unpredictable and different. You can get some and you save a lot of money, and you don't give the fucking corporations too much money. You just buy. That looks interesting, and it looks a bit dry. But basically, yeah, you don't want to give the corporations too much money. Your hard-earned cash. You got to fucking, minimise spending so that they suffer. So that they suffer from you not purchasing their fucking product. So, it's really good to make corporations suffer by not spending. But I know that I'm not going to get a major boycott happening here, even though I'd love to. Even though I'd love to believe in people power. I've sort of grown a bit, how shall I put it, deflated when it comes to people power. It just doesn't work anymore, folks. You can't get any social justice happening just by people power. I've just lost faith in that sort of shit. However much it would be nice to save our planet and save the whales and shit like that. When you've got big corporations playing the games, they fucking make the rules, they break the rules, they pillage, they rape, they don't care. And what you do as protesters doesn't make any difference. It has worked on some occasions. I must say I have heard of instances where it's actually worked, but generally speaking, it just doesn't seem to happen. It just seems like too much hard work for no guarantees that something's is going to happen. But I'd like to believe that somehow change can happen. It's only when big corporations stand up and do the right thing that seems to be the only way we're going to get any kind of movement happening en masse. And that's one thing I'd like to be in the future, is I want to build photocopiers one day, but not just any photocopiers. They got to be good for the planet, and they got to be good for the human race. That's got to come first before profit. And if I can become a huge mover and shaker in the industry, then I can donate money to the environment, donate money to fixing climate change. I want to be a scientist as well and put money into scientific experiments. I want to end climate change, folks. One day I would like to be the one who discovers the solution to this major problem. And that's what I want to do, folks. That's the only way I feel I can make a fucking difference, is to fucking do it myself. Do it myself, not rely on protesting and stuff. I just don't have any faith in it. I do admire the people that stand up. I admire you folks that stand up against this shit. You're all good. You do the right thing. Keep doing it if you have to. But I'm just telling you, it's not... There's still going to be a lot of trouble. And that protesting can't end all problems. And we need climate change to be mitigated somehow, and I just can't see any fucking solutions. You know, these big companies are not going to stop polluting. You know, I don't know, I'm just so sad that I feel this way, folks, but what can I do? I'm just being honest, folks. If I can become a corporation, that's what I'll do. I'll use my power and might for good, and I want to do the right thing, folks. I don't want to be greedy. I don't want to be mean-spirited. I want to be the best CEO that a company can have, that the world can have. You know, I want to earn lots of money and give lots of it away. That's how I want to be, folks. And I want it to be Christmas all through the year, not just on Christmas Day that I give. That's what I want to do, folks. Anyway, that looks interesting. I think now we can call this little demo quits.